It seems that a deal has been finalized with Gino Smith and the Raiders. Could Asante Samuel Jr. be considering a move to vibrant Las Vegas? The team was unable to secure quarterback Joe Milton, but Mark Davis is confident that the Raiders can fight for a Super Bowl title this season. Hello to all Raiders fans. I hope you're having a great day. Now, let's get to the most important matter. The Raiders have finally made a deal with Gino Smith, something that has been expected for some time. We will soon have updates on his participation in the team's training sessions. The organization and Gino Smith have reached an agreement on a new contract that adequately reflects his performance. After a significant trade, Smith has secured a 2-year extension. The deal was managed by Chaffee Fields and Wasserman, and Las Vegas has now solidified its position at quarterback. Jordan Schultz shared additional details about the length of the contract, reporting that the team reached a contract extension valued at $85,500,000, with a guaranteed portion of $66,500,000, resulting in about $42,700,000 per year for Smith. He was already scheduled to receive $31 million in 2025, totaling 3 years on a contract valued at $16,500,000. Given the financial significance of this deal, it is crucial for the team to make it to the playoffs, and Gino Smith should aspire to be a starting quarterback in the league's Pro Bowl. I have full confidence in Gino Smith's abilities and his prospects in Las Vegas. This is certainly encouraging news and a positive sign that the team has finally reached an agreement in time. We're in Las Vegas, and it is crucial that the team performs well to secure a spot in the playoffs, while Gino Smith should be recognized as a starting quarterback in the Pro Bowl this season. I'm not doubting Gino Smith's capabilities and what he can achieve here in Las Vegas. It's undoubtedly good news that the team has finally secured a contract just before the NFL draft. We had expected this to be close, based on previous information, but now the team has secured its quarterback, allowing us to project the future. I'm eager to hear more from Gino Smith soon, and I'm particularly excited for the upcoming season and how he will perform in a silver and black uniform. Everyone tends to shine in that uniform, but I'm curious about his on-field performance. Since Derek Carr's departure, we've missed a starting caliber quarterback, so having a player like Gino Smith under contract is promising, especially with the presence of his former coach and the current team management. I feel a good sense of confidence as we move forward, though this is a feeling I tend to have every season. In that sense, what do you think about the official contract extension of Gino Smith with the Las Vegas team? Share your thoughts in the comments. In other news, there are reports that free agent Asante Samuel Jr. is drawing interest from several teams, including the 49ers and the Cardinals. Samuel was selected in the 2nd round of the 2021 NFL Draft as the 47th overall pick and has participated in 50 games, becoming a key part of the defense with 6 interceptions, 176 tackles, and 1 fumble recovery. While this information comes from NFL rumors, they have proven to be accurate in the past. It is also clear that the team has a great interest in Samuel, especially considering their needs at the cornerback position, making this situation quite reasonable. Samuel remains one of the top free agents available, and many wonder why he hasn't received more attention up until now, likely due to concerns about his durability. Acquiring Samuel Jr. is a very logical decision, especially considering the Raiders' need at cornerback. He is one of the top available players on the market right now, and many are intrigued by the lack of interest from teams so far. This issue can be attributed largely to concerns about his durability, as he played only 4 games last season due to a shoulder injury. Signing Samuel would be seen as a risky move, but with great potential reward for any club, including the Raiders. His talent is truly remarkable, as long as he can stay in good physical condition. For a team that needs reinforcement in the secondary, he fits perfectly with the team's current demands during this period of negotiations. It is understandable that Raiders fans would want to see him on the roster, and there is a possibility that the team could sign him to a deal that balances risk and reward, following the trend of acquisitions they've made during the offseason. I believe that if the price is right, the Raiders have a good chance of getting him on the team. Most players who have signed contracts so far have come with very reasonable deals. Looking at the recent contract of a player who received a 1-year deal worth $1 million without guarantees, I wouldn't say this would be the same offer made to Samuel, but a team-friendly contract would only benefit the Raiders. I have a feeling that he could revitalize his career here, especially after facing a series of injuries in past seasons, and perhaps the Raiders won't need to select a quarterback in the first round. While Johnson is still an excellent choice, there are several other quarterbacks that could be selected later in the draft if the position is not addressed in the first round. The key thing is that the Raiders are adding depth to their roster, and Samuel would fit well into the team's dynamics. Shifting focus, it's important to discuss the situation with Joe Milton. While this isn't directly related to the Raiders, the team has been mentioned in the conversation. Recently, it was announced that quarterback Joe Milton, who served as the third-string backup, was traded from the Patriots to the Cowboys. Several sources have confirmed that this transaction represents a good opportunity for the Cowboys, who need reinforcement at quarterback, especially considering they gave up only a fifth-round pick. If given the chance, I too would have considered this option for the Raiders. What really matters is that since Joe Milton became available early in the offseason, several teams have shown interest, including the Raiders, Eagles, Giants, Steelers, and Cowboys. While the Patriots received a more advantageous offer, they chose to send him to the destination he wanted, respecting his wishes. It's positive that the Raiders at least tried to make this deal. The coach had already commented that they would do everything possible during free agency and explore all options at every position, which is always exciting to hear. I think Milton would have been an ideal addition to the team, especially as a backup to Gino Smith, and perhaps even competing for the starting quarterback position, which would have been interesting to watch. However, that possibility won't materialize for now. I'm convinced that Milton is still a solid quarterback with potential to become a star. He has all the necessary skills to stand out in the league. He just needs to put it all together. I'm not sure if that will happen with the Cowboys, given his track record, but there's always that chance. While the Raiders didn't land Joe Milton, I'm not overly concerned about the quarterback position. The quarterback situation in Las Vegas at this moment appears to be quite promising, more so than ever. It's definitely in a better position than last year when we started the season with Gardner Minshew and ALC, which, honestly, wasn't the best option. However, this year, we have Gino Smith, a veteran who has the potential to shine on the field, along with ALC, who also has a promising future. Although I don't have a very high evaluation of him, it's impossible to predict how he will perform under Chip Kelly's leadership. What the Raiders really need is to select a young quarterback. They should seek out the player they want, whether in the first, second, third, or fourth round, regardless of the situation. It's crucial to find a quarterback who can come in and lead the team forward. Additionally, I wish Joe Milton much success. I feel the Raiders are well positioned for the next few years. And speaking of optimistic prospects, it's interesting to mention the team's owner. Of course, the offseason is usually the most exciting time of the year in the NFL because we all feel optimistic with big expectations, believing the team has the potential for great things, perhaps even winning the Super Bowl. It seems the owner shares that feeling too. When speaking about the NFL's annual meetings, he expressed his excitement, saying this is his favorite time of year, and that's really true. Like all teams, right now we are undefeated. The most interesting part is that this is the third consecutive year the team has participated in the meetings under new management. We transitioned from Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler to AP and Tom Teskey last year, and now we have Pete Carroll and John SBYCK. How I perceive this new administration reflects the owner's vision. Certainly, things can shift a bit, especially now that Tom Brady is overseeing football operations. It's undeniable that the future looks bright, and the owner's sincerity should be acknowledged. Since taking over the team, he's been transparent about his limited knowledge of football, but he's actively working to bring the right people and management to transform the entire organization. His ultimate goal is to win. Now, knowing that this new administration has been shaped by the influence of Tom Brady and the owner, along with his colleagues, brings a little more hope as we prepare for the season. While we tend to say this every year, he ended his statement by emphasizing that, while wanting to compete, we must be realistic about our possibilities. Are we going to win the Super Bowl this year? I can't say for sure, but it's a possibility. I have a feeling the Raiders might accomplish it this year. However, to be honest, I'm not entirely convinced the team will be champions this season, but anything is possible. I just feel this season will be an evolution. I believe this year will be much better than the last. The only way is up, and I hope we've done enough so far to shift the dynamic in our favor. The NFL draft will be crucial for this team, and while free agency may not have gone the way many hoped, I believe the Raiders have fulfilled their obligations. They've brought in talents with a lot to prove, eager to stand out and hopefully secure future contracts with the team, making them more competitive over time. I value the owner's optimism. He can remain hopeful until the start of the season. I have a positive feeling that this year, the energy will be much better than last season. But what do you think? Do you think the Raiders have what it takes to win the Super Bowl this year? Do you believe the team can make the playoffs? Or what would be the ideal scenario for the team's future? Share your thoughts. Do you believe the fans are excited about the team's potential to win the Super Bowl this year? What do you think about the chance of the team making the playoffs? Or what would be the ideal scenario for their progress? Share your ideas in the comments. Now, let's address one final topic. According to recent information, the team has released its plans for the offseason, meaning we finally have some set dates for the coming months. The first team meeting is scheduled for April 8th. The optional minicamp will take place from April 21st to 23rd. The organized team activities, known as OTAs, are planned for May 19th, as well as May 21st to 22nd, May 27th, and May 29th to 30th, along with June 2nd to 5th. The mandatory minicamp is scheduled for June 10th to 12th. I'm quite excited about the offseason, especially with the upcoming draft. I will be attending the draft party in Las Vegas, documenting everything. I will be doing some interviews and producing content, which makes me very excited. I also hope to have the chance to talk with former players to understand their perspectives on this draft and the direction the team should take. The expectation is that everyone will be happy with the choice we make on the first day. I'm happy to be back on YouTube this offseason, especially in such a season as this one. I recognize that my frequency has been a bit irregular in recent years, especially with the move to Las Vegas, but I feel a very positive energy this year. The vibes are good, and it's great to follow this team again as I did before. I want to express my gratitude to everyone who has supported the channel in recent months, especially this year. We've grown from 42,000 subscribers, and after the season ended, we started climbing, reaching almost 48,000, close to the 50,000 mark. I'm confident we can reach that goal by the start of the season, maybe shortly after the draft. I'm thankful for the ongoing support and have many updates planned for the future. After the season ended, we've steadily progressed, almost reaching 48,000, very close to the target of 50,000, and I feel we can reach that milestone by the start of the new season, possibly after the draft. I'm grateful for the constant support and plan to implement several new things. One of the main ideas is to create a live daily show, or at least 4 days a week, broadcast in the mornings, something similar to other formats. The goal is to discuss the latest news about the team and the NFL, promoting interaction with everyone and bringing in some guests who can make the show even more fun. If you're interested, feel free to comment. I also plan to review the membership system, offering exclusive benefits, looking for something more accessible, because everyone deserves to be valued. So, we will have an annual prize and some live streams with giveaways. With that, if you made it this far, I want to thank you because I know not everyone can watch until the end. I wish you the best for your day, and I hope the team's performance brings us joy by the end of the season. We move forward together. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The speculation surrounding Javonte Williams' potential move to the Las Vegas Raiders has sent shockwaves through the NFL community. After signing a one-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys earlier this offseason, rumors have surfaced suggesting that the Raiders are aggressively pursuing the running back in a surprising turn of events. Could Williams' tenure in Dallas be over before it even begins? The whispers have only intensified, leaving fans and analysts eager for answers. Sources close to the situation indicate that Las Vegas is looking to bolster its backfield with a power runner, and Williams fits the bill perfectly. Despite an underwhelming rushing season in 2024, His versatility as a pass catcher and blocker has caught the attention of teams searching for a dynamic offensive weapon. The Raiders, who are still reeling from the departure of Josh Jacobs, may view Williams as the missing piece in their revamped ground game. However, the biggest question remains, would the Cowboys be willing to part ways with Williams before he even plays a snap for them? Dallas' current backfield situation is still uncertain, making a trade seem unlikely at first glance. But if the Raiders are willing to offer significant draft capital or another key asset, Jerry Jones and company might find themselves at the negotiation table sooner than expected. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders have reported that Williams' camp has not ruled out the possibility of sudden move, though no formal discussions have been confirmed. With training camp just around the corner, the clock is ticking for both franchises to make a decisive move. If the Raiders are serious about acquiring Williams, a blockbuster deal could materialize in the coming days. For now, the NFL world watches and waits. Will Williams remain a Cowboy, or is a shocking trade to the silver and black on the horizon? As rumors swirl and tensions rise, all eyes are on Las Vegas and Dallas to see how this high-stakes saga unfolds. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.